when it comes to hand presentation or glove presentation actions, you got to start to bring context to it, okay? So we have a couple different ground ball types, right? We have balls that roll on the ground hard and slow, balls with topspin, balls with shape, hard and slow. So we'll talk to our infielders about, hey, if we have a ball with a lot of shape, what type of glove action do we want to present? We have a few, but two we're going to talk about today is either a press through, all right, where we take that eye of the glove, we take that glove and press through that baseball, or we have a absorb or a give. A lot of our infielders, absorbing the ball identifies well with them. So if a ball's hit really hard, we're going to absorb that ball, right? Because we don't want to meet force with force. So we're going to have a little bit of give or absorb, versus if that ball has a lot of shape, we're more likely to press through that baseball. So when we're doing our dailies and we're kneeling, trying to isolate the hands, we'll start off with no glove and we'll just throw in some short hops just to get the feel for tracking the ball. As soon as you see that ball trajectory in the sky or in the air, present that eye of the glove on plane as soon as you can. Track it, get your eyes behind that glove, and then we're going to subtly press through the ball. All right, that's going to allow our hands to stay away from our feet and continue our momentum towards our target. All right, so we're here, starting low to high. Show me the eye of the glove, track, press through. Okay, and that's all we're going to do. We don't want to compensate too much with those hands and create too much of a swipe. We understand that, hey, we don't have our feet when we're kneeling. All right, that's obvious. So the hands are going to be a little more animated. All right, but we're not going to over exaggerate, okay? So that's on glove side. We're just trying to kill. And if we want to progress that, we could start to take that left palm to center, as that's going to be where we're going to transfer the ball. For the backhand side, all right, well, we start to talk about, it's the same concept on a short hop. We still, boom, we're going to turn that wrist over, thumb down, and then we're going to try and keep that left thumb inside of the baseball. Why? Because it's going to allow us to keep that glove working through the ball. A lot of youth infielders will start to get a little bit spinny, right? And they'll slash through that backhand, and you close off the palm of the glove. With backhands, the palm is no longer the kill zone like a forehand or a routine ground ball, okay? When we're working on backhands, we're trying to use middle finger, ring finger, and our thumb to receive that ball. If it hits your palm, that ball is going to rattle around your glove, making it really difficult to transfer, okay? So we want to, boom, get your eyes to the lane behind your glove. I have a watch on. You want to think you should be able to see the time. That's going to put you in a really good wrist presentation. I want to have some slight bend in my elbow so I can have adjustability. All right, I can adapt to different hops. I might have to go kill it, or I might have to absorb. All right, depending upon where that ball is in relation to my feet and my body. But one thing we don't want to do during these dailies is just start off with a stiff elbow, because then kids will start to get really, you have less margin for error and you lose athleticism of that glove, okay? Secondly, a lot of infielders like to start really far back and swipe at the ball. All right, now you're just meeting force with force and you lose precision, which is what we're going for. Another big thing, say that ball's traveling on the earth, okay, and it has some pace behind it. We're gonna work towards the back of that right hip. So we're trying to receive that ball more towards the right hip, okay? So we're keeping that thumb inside, eyes behind the ball. And as soon as that ball comes in, we're thinking, boom, it's kind of a reverse funnel or a hinge of that left elbow. So we're gonna go here. As soon as that ball comes in, think about taking your left thumb to the sky. All right, so we're here. I'll take my glove off so you get to see a better visual of what that thumb is gonna do. So out there, eyes behind the glove, left thumb inside. As soon as that ball comes in, we're gonna absorb, and then the left thumb comes up, which is gonna put the ball in the center of my body. Too many infielders, boom, catch the ball, and they only hinge here, and they bring the ball to their right shoulder. It's a really tight place to go throw the ball, and it's tough to be repeatable with your throwing pathway back here as your feet are going this way, okay? So boom, hips back, shoulders forward, working low to high, thumb inside. We're either gonna press through the ball and stop, or we're gonna absorb and get that thumb up so we can get to center and break.